So I have a feeling that you have recently been noticing the energy drainers in your life. This could be people or a person that you spend time with. This could be in your environment. This could also be in the things that you are doing or the things that you are eating and so on. But the fact that you are becoming more aware of it is bringing to question how you can pull your energy back away from it and even say no. So what I'm going to do for you today is to bring you clarity around this. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear. So I wanted to first start with 3 archetypal oracle cards. These could be roles that you are playing. These could be energies around you, and spirit is just bringing them into your awareness in case there's energy being drained here. So we have the victim archetype coming forward. And the victim is resilient, self-aware, and enduring. It can also be weak, powerless, and self-pitying. You may have encountered this archetype, and for some of you, you might be resonating with the images on these cards, the people. They might resemble people in your life, and I want you to know that these are people that are supporting you in some way, however they're showing up, good or bad, okay? So next we have the outlaw. And the outlaw is audacious, brazen, and daring, but it can also be rule-breaking, disruptive, and disrespectful. All right, and your third archetype is the narcissist. Whoa, look at all of these archetypes. So you may be experiencing a narcissist in your life. So the narcissist is confident, assertive, and purposeful. It can also be arrogant, egocentric, and calculating. All right, and because we have a mirror here, I do feel that there's an experience of a mirror happening in your life as well, where spirit is reflecting back to you what you need to know about yourself, maybe through someone or through something that you are moving through, something you are experiencing. So let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else your soul needs to hear. So we are getting the Knight of Wands. All right, so I feel that, I don't know if any of you have changed your schedule recently or made some sort of a shift in your life somewhere. I want you to know this is actually a really good shift that has happened. I feel a lot of the changes that are happening in your life, especially if you are going through changes, are because the Knight of Wands is in your energy, right? So it's almost like you know what you have to do, so you're doing it. So Knight of Wands. Next, we have the 7 of Wands as well. You're meant to protect your energy at this time. It's going to feel like everything is coming at you all at once. And this energy can feel chaotic. It does feel like miscommunication or setbacks, delays, these kinds of things that are happening. And they want you to take the higher road in this experience. So 7 of Wands. Next, we have the Lover's card. So there is something coming together for you right now. That's why everything is happening the way that it is for you. This is why you're feeling what you're feeling. This is why you're seeing what you're seeing. This is exactly what is meant to happen right now because there's a purpose behind it. They want you to trust that. And I feel you are one decision away from a completely different life. This is what this card is telling me. There is a lot of love that is flowing through you. There's a lot of love that is surrounding you as well. So the Lover's card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others are going to feel this subtly. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, we've got a lot that is happening here. I feel your energy is being pulled and tugged in different directions. This is what I'm getting here with this. And I feel that you've been putting a lot of fires out. You've been going through this experience. This could be something past for you, but there's a reminder of this in some way. So trust in the power of you. Remember that this is not your circus, this is not your monkeys, and no is a complete sentence. Okay, so before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone who might need to hear its message. And I'm going to leave your individual readings in the pinned comment section below. These are extensions of this collective reading, so make sure you go check those out as well. So I'm just going to take a look at these cards because I'm getting this feeling. Spirit is saying that they know it's not always easy to pull your energy back or say no. But right now, you have a lot of strength within yourself to actually stand your ground and stand your truth. And the more that you start honoring your energy, things around you are naturally going to shift in a positive vibration, like in the vibration and frequency that you want it to be in, right? This is what I'm getting. And these are incredibly powerful archetypes that are coming forward for you. So these don't need your attention, especially if you feel that in a way you are being, I don't know, attacked by them. This is what I feel like. Sometimes we can feel like people are attacking us, and it's up to us to choose not to give that energy our energy or allow that energy to invade our energetic space. This is why I feel you have the Seven of Wands. Everything's coming at you all at once. So you're noticing, you're seeing, right? So what I feel is happening here, this Knight of Wands is you. This is the spirit warrior within you that is seeing everything that is there. It's like the knight that sees something coming. They're able to alert their team, their people. They also practice. They are prepared. I feel this is your energy. You have been preparing. You are able to see. I feel this is foresight that you have. And this is an energy that I feel naturally is something that so it's really interesting because I feel this was knocked off of you. This Knight of Wands, like strength, this feeling of, it's because you feel tired, exhausted, and drained. And they're telling you through your experience that you're not meant to constantly be on and continue going on and on and on without resting, right? So it's really important that you rest and you honor your energy here, right? I feel if it's a little scattered, it does feel with the Knight of Wands, I want to say pentacles as well, because I feel in your material world, there may be a little bit of chaos around you. This could be at work. This could be at home. This could be your kids. This could be a relationship, right? It feels a bit chaotic here. And I feel you're juggling a lot. So Spirit is encouraging you to create some peace within yourself and take things one step at a time. They're encouraging you to create structure with this chaos. Like take the chaos and give it structure and organization. And I'm definitely hearing someone saying that you've got an organized chaos in your life. Sometimes I feel like that's my life, an organized chaos, but it has structure, right? And I'm able to walk through it one step at a time. So this is that spirit warrior energy that is rising from within you, within the experience you are having. And I feel that it's because you are, your sensory ability is heightened. You're able to see this somehow. It's like this new experience. It's now that you've seen it, you cannot unsee it. And you know what? I feel that maybe someone has told you this. Like you may have had a conversation where someone is telling you that so-and-so, there's a lot of energy. And when I spent time with them, I felt they were very draining. And I feel that maybe they are also doing that to you. Or perhaps there's conversation around your work environment being way too toxic and you having to leave it, right? Or spending habits, managing your money more, being aware of that, the stress, the worry that drains you from what you're meant to experience. This is all of what you have recently been more aware of. And, anytime I become more aware, I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I know this before? Like, how come I didn't see this before? I could have saved myself so much time, so much trouble, so much heartache, so much of all of this. But I feel this is the moment that you're meant to experience it, is the moment when you experience this. And I feel for many of you, this is an experience that you have recently been moving through. And I've got anxiety right now that I'm feeling. It feels like antsy, right? I'm feeling a bit antsy right now, anxious even. And it's because I'm seeing something that is making me realize that this may have been draining me. And what do I do now? Like, now that I know that, what do I do with that information, right? So in my own experience, I did work in offices and places where the environment was toxic. And immediately when I pick up on that, I'm not afraid to like just jump ship and find another job. I've never been afraid of that change or having to start over. So that's just what I would do. I was like, peace out. I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this. I'm going somewhere that's better. And I've been in experiences where I've settled into a space and created harmony there, right? Experienced harmony. And then, you have changes in staff and all that kind of stuff that come in that can change that. So sometimes we have to create peace within ourselves. Like, even though the environment, especially if you can't change something, is to keep your energetic space in the frequency and vibration that you want it in by not letting the external energy bother you. So the Knight of Wands is how you are choosing to navigate these experiences. How are you choosing to allot your energy? Where are you giving your power? And, how are you honoring yourself there as well? Like, are you resting? Are you able to say no without feeling bad? Like, sometimes we feel bad. I feel bad when I say no to someone because I'm such a giving person. I have a big heart and I'm just like, oh, why did I say that I'm such a mean person, right? But I'm not a mean person. I'm always giving. It's just sometimes I need time for myself. Sometimes I just don't want to be connected to an energy that doesn't feel in alignment with where I'm at that time, right? So that is what the Knight of Wands is. And I feel that you are in this spirit warrior energy where you are going through this and almost trying to decide where you want your energy to go and where you don't. And healthy boundaries are definitely coming up, reinforcing those. Even now in my life, I find it very hard to keep those healthy boundaries up, especially around family, because I feel like that's not a version of me I was before. And a version of me now that is much more stronger, that values her time, my body, all of that, stress levels. It's really important for me to keep those down because it does affect my physical body. So I have to protect this. It is sacred. I am sacred to myself, my physical body, my mind, my heart. So that is what you are being called to protect, is you from all of these external energies that are constantly pulling and tugging at you, draining you, right? And it's something that you may have recently just began noticing, or you are someone that has noticed this for a long time and have created a peaceful environment for yourself. And I feel that for some of you out there, that's all you're looking for is peace, right? Peace and calm. I don't want drama. I don't want any of this, right? I'm so far away from that. I remember when I was in my early 20s, even in high school, there was so much drama around me. And when you're younger, we don't really know. I mean, I was aware, but I was, still going through experiences, learning and growing to, step into my power, speak my truth, because I was taught growing up that you're not meant to speak up. You're not meant to share your thoughts because it might create discomfort for someone else. So I feel sometimes we have all of these energies that we carry that come from our childhood that are in the way of us, trying to protect ourselves, honoring our energy. So right now they're calling you to do that without feeling guilty of it. No is a complete sentence, right? And I find that saying no to family, or, you know, setting those boundaries, having standards. It might bother others. And now at this point in my life, it's like, this is what it is. And, you know, it's, you either like it or you don't, but this is what feels right to me. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is what the Seven of Wands is representing for you, is you being strong in, you know, you. This is you standing tall. This is you standing in that, you know, role as a leader, as an authority over your energy, right? It is something that is incredibly valuable. And I feel that many of you, your energy is valuable to others. This is why sometimes people lean on you, or they want your attention all the time, is because you're valuable to them. And I don't know, sometimes we can get taken advantage of or taken for granted, and that doesn't feel good. I am definitely feeling a lot of feelings of resentment here and disappointment that are fading. And I feel you're coming, like you are going through this process, or you're going through this journey where you're letting go and releasing all of that and coming into this really good, nice, balanced place. This is that balanced place. And I feel balance is going to be incredibly important for you now. Not only are work situations sometimes draining, but we also have food that is draining. We have our environment that can be draining. So I feel this is your sensory ability that has been heightened recently, where you're starting to really pick up and notice things more, especially things that you won't tolerate anymore. It's like noise, even. Maybe you're sensitive to noise recently. Maybe it's someone's voice or the way someone does something, or, you know, it's not a negative experience. It doesn't feel like you are being negative because you're experiencing it. You're just aware of it. And I feel you are starting to pull yourself away from what no longer serves you or supports you, and you are aligning with what does, what feels good. And for some of you, relationships. This is a big one, because I'm definitely seeing some sort of a connection that came together, and perhaps it was one way, but it no longer is. And I'm also seeing that some of you are connecting with people. There are alignments and synchronicities happening, and it requires that you actually be full of energy, in fact, overflowing. So you're able to give this energy into whatever this new experience is, this other experience is. I'm also seeing that some of you are being called to take a look at, you know, where your energy is needed at this time, because something in your life is not getting the energy it needs from you. And I feel you know this. This could be work-life balance as well. I'm getting power couple vibes here as well. I'm seeing energy that is expanding, and I feel the draining energy is being called to be released, because you are expanding and you are growing, right? This experience requires that you be at full capacity to reach that full potential, right? So the energy of love, filling yourself up with love, self-care, self-love is really, really important. It's especially a priority that you set, where you're giving yourself way more love than you're giving to others, your projects, you know, things in your life. And I'm seeing a lot of support around you. I feel some of you may have a loving, supportive partner. You may have a loving, supportive family, a community, friends, right? I'm seeing this all around you, an abundance of love, right? So they're wanting you to spread this. And when you are giving your love out there, they are encouraging you to not set any kind of expectations or timing on it, to let that go and do it unconditionally. So if you feel that where you're giving your love, it doesn't feel good, they're not wanting you to close yourself off completely and stay there, but rather keep yourself open and redirect that love where you feel it's more aligned, more tuned, more supportive, right? So that is the energy of the Lovers card. Now I feel that the coming together, these are synchronicities, things that are falling into place. This is you at the right place at the right time, meeting the right person, having the right conversation, and a door opening. This is everything that is happening. And when you're tired, when you are drained, you don't want to go out there and do all of these things and attend these events. I'm getting events coming in. I'm getting a wedding. I'm getting you, like, I'm seeing a collision, like colliding accidentally or being introduced by a friend. I feel love is in the air. Those of you that are single, that want to get out there and mingle, there is someone waiting for you. I want you to believe that this love is actually there and it's coming through as a reflection of the love that you're giving to yourself, right? So when you're fully full in love, you're going to see this full love around you. You're going to have an actual experience with it, right? And there's a crossroads here as well in the background, some sort of a decision, something that you're trying to figure out and do. Trust what it is that you already know. Trust what it is that you already feel. That feeling of excitement, joy, this feeling of connection. This is what you want to follow. It's happiness. It is your heart lighting up. It is your heart singing, right? This is where you're headed towards. And whatever this feeling is that you've been feeling recently, noticing all these things that are draining you are letting you know where your energy is being wasted, where your energy is not supporting you. And this is an opportunity for you to realign or to recalibrate almost, or to come together with something that is not this energy. And what's happening is I'm seeing that this card in my mind's eye is rising and there's strings that are breaking off. I feel you are meant to elevate. You are ascending, and there are energies that are not meant to come with you. They're actually draining you and holding you still. So it's important that you release and let go of whatever this is by not giving it your power, your focus, your attention, right? Balancing it out as well, creating balance within yourself as you're moving through this. So I wanted to, and the heart symbols, you might be seeing heart symbols. Maybe you've been receiving a lot of heart emojis. I'm also seeing the heart-shaped sweet tarts or like cinnamon hearts. They're showing me these candies, I feel like, because you might be eating them. So I wanted to pull a soul mirror oracle. This is a message I feel that is being mirrored back to you, something that you're meant to know in your outer experience. So let's see what they want to share here with you. So we are getting here, portal. So is the portal open or is it closed? I feel you are the portal. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. So let's go ahead and see what this card is sharing. So portal. Here we are. So let go of the limitations of the five senses. Embrace the infinite potential within you, which is especially accessible in moments of transformation and growth. Connect with the unlimited aspect of your being and tap into the power of the universe, which is you. Our earthly experience is a portal for inner learning, growth, and spiritual expansion. Our world often talks about the human senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. However, we are inherently and endlessly more than this. Dig deep within and be in touch with your exponential self. How do you feel as you're watching this reading? How is it that you're feeling? Feel the palms of your hands heat up, your third eye expand with awareness, your spirit amplify well outside of your human constraints and five senses. Open up and travel through the portal of inner knowing to see your true and limitless self. With this knowledge, you can navigate the reflections of the world with all the power of the universe. Tap into the unseen magic to mold the world around you. Like a potter's clay on the wheel, shaping your future. During pivotal times in our lives, the keys to these portals lay waiting for us to reach out and unlock their potential. This card asks you that you open all your hidden senses to initiate new gateways and portals and invite the magic within to be expressed in the physical realm. So open up and invite the magic within. Some of you, I feel, may have closed yourself off because you do feel drained. And it's important that you actually carve out some time to replenish and rejuvenate your energy, right? Because there's so much that is wanting to come in. So I have some reflection prompts for you. Feel free to write these down and use them. So what gateways and portals can you open to invite the magic in? How can you initiate new gateways and portals within yourself to express the magic within the physical realm? So that is your message from the Soul Mirror Oracle, is portal. You are the portal. So let's go ahead, close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around 222, sacred match. We have a sacred match. So the message here is you are vibrating in harmony. There's a collaboration that is happening right now. They want you to keep going. They want you to create balance. This is going to be important in order for any of this to work, right? You are planting seeds as well, and there's a fruitful union here. Something is coming together, something is in alignment, and you're going to see how things come together for you. I want you to trust the process that you are in, but most importantly, trust yourself as you are going through it. Trust your inner knowing, trust your inner intuition. So this is my message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.